Hey, have you been working on... How much of that have you eaten already? That bowl was full this morning.
Was it?
First, yes. Second, where are you putting the wrappers?
Wrappers? What are wrappers? Oh, sorry. Oh, by the way, have you seen the screwdriver from the back room? It's missing. I need to fix some tripods.
No, I haven't seen the screwdriver. Say, do you hear that weird sounds? It sounds like something squeaky. Maybe,
I just wanted a photo.
Who are you? Why are you? Who are you?
I'm a well-renowned detective called Genius, and I'm here to solve this here murder. So where were you the night of this murder?
First of all, it's the middle of the afternoon. Second of all, no one even died? They just had to take Daniel to the nurse's office. Who hired you again?
I come to the needed sound of justice, and I was told I'll get paid very handsomely.
Are you Bruce Wayne? Never mind. Look, I'm just trying to get this show done.
Show? What show? This show? Like the talk show? Like the, Jimmy Fallon guy? Yeah, I know, I always wanted to have my own talk show. Where I can talk about the history of these here soup ladles.
What are you... This has nothing to do with the crime.
I think I have a thing that serves soup, you know, like, I got one right here. Just.
I know what a soup ladle is. Why do you have a soup ladle in your coat? Aren't you a detective?
I dabble in the kitchen on the weekdays.
Well, we don't really talk about soup a lot on this show. I could show you some of our segments to show you what we kind of do here.
Perfect. Play these segment thingies while I dust the desk for finger variety prints.
Feel okay?
I'm just chilling. Eee, it feels so heavy.
Your hair is very thin. You do have a lot of hair.
Oh yeah. Keeping it long, but I like keeping it looking good primarily too.
Yeah.
So, because me without curls just ugly. I always feel awkward walking into this room, just like the only guy just, and it's always with a camera. I'm always walking in with a camera, like, hello.
Hey everyone.
I'm back. Is your station all the way over there?
Yes. With my handy dandy pink comb.
Ooh. Pink.
Can't go wrong.
Can never go wrong with a pink comb. I'm having so much fun.
How about... Okay, now we're gonna get the blow dryer out and about and start going at it. I don't have my diffuser part for my blow dryer, even though mine's prettier, but...
So much more beautiful.
It is. It's all about the bougie look.
Oh, the bougie look. Oh my God, that's... Oh, that's amazing. That's a good one.
And that is your final product.
Wow.
Your volumized, thick, curly hair. And there you go.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how to do the hairline. Yeah, give instructions. Instructions?
What are you struggling with? So you're gonna wanna, up until like this segment right
Look
here.
how I weave. Isn't that so much easier? Like, look, I just go like this.
That's golden. Okay, so what I'm doing is a really slay, like hairstyle.
I'm awkward now.
So what I got going on is some like braids that fall into the back part of the hair, and then they'll all be covered up by the hair that's right here. That will kind of make it into an updo. It might work, it might not. Trial and error is key to this class.
Pretend we don't have a what?
Okay, so Brooklyn. All right. right. So
Could we give a little tour of the napkin?
my drawer.
This is
Wanna see my
Kaylee's drawer. It's really pretty.
Slay queen. Isn't it great?
Friday, I might be going shopping. Friday the 13th, I might be going shopping. Halloween shopping, to be specific. I ordered a new bag.
Oh,
Going broker by the day. A Lululemon one. It's the crossbody one, and it's sage green. It should be here Sunday. Oh my goodness. You can?
Guys, Sam here, and I'm going to be reviewing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Right at the start of Breath of the Wild, you're at a learning stage of the game, except for you to learn the controls and to gather items that will be useful, such as 5 core abilities and a paraglider before setting you free in an open world survival game. Not only is the game vast and beautiful, but it runs by a pretty realistic set of rules. Dry grass sets on fire, animals and enemies behave in a believable manner, and the weather cycle as well as the time changes too. What elevates Breath of the Wild above its open-world contemporaries is the freedom, from the questing structures to the ability to climb almost any surface. If you can see it, chances are you can reach it. Once on top of structures, you can get down safely with the paraglider. One of the main quests in the game involve machines called Divine Beasts, an elephant, a salamander, an inkle, and a camel, where you have to activate a set amount of terminals before fighting a mini-boss at the end, and receiving a heart canister giving you an extra heart, as well as a special power gifted by the champion that controlled the Divine Beast. There's so many different things you can do in this game. You could play this game for days on end and still not do everything. Breath of the Wild is a truly massive game. All in all, I believe this is a phenomenal game, and it is worth the $60. It's a 10 out of 10 in my book, and I fully recommend trying it out.
I'm your host, Gracelyn Risky, and this is Survivor Huron County.
My name is Miguel Del Rosario. I'm a senior at Harbor Beach, and I'm in the marketing class. I think Julie and I are gonna do real great because we got that Wi-Fi, we got that chemistry. We're connected like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's the brains, and I'm the brawn. Maybe 5'4", but they call me the Miggy Pekka. Follow me on Instagram, and that's why I think we're gonna win.
I'm Julia Woody. I'm in the PM marketing class, and I think I'm gonna win Survivor because Miguel and I just have that chemistry. We've been best friends since preschool, so I think we got that. We got the athletic side of it down, so I think we're gonna win.
My name is Chase. I'm part of the CAD class, and I think me and Evan are gonna win because we're just better.
My name is Evan. I'm partners with Chase, and I think we're gonna win because we last longer than most people, and we're just dominant.
I'm Audrey Hopkins, and I'm in the Law and Public Safety class at the Tech Center here. And I think my team's gonna win because we're both pretty smart.
My name is Casey Reese. I'm with the Law Enforcement and Public Safety program here at Tech. I believe we're going to win because Audrey has great ideas, very intelligent, and I believe together we can make it on top of this competition.
Hi, my name is Taryn Hearn. I'm in the Law and Public Safety program, and we're gonna win because sorts will be mad if we don't.
My name is Logan Hopkins. I'm in the Law and Public Safety program, and I think I'm gonna win because I'm good looking, I'm strong, I'm smart, and I'm gonna destroy this competition.
Abracadabra, I'll speak to...
What is happening? What are you doing? Did you even watch the segment we just played?
I'm trying to summon the spirits so they can tell me who did the murder by speaking to the victim on the other side.
Again, they're just in the nurse's office, so I have no idea what on earth you're going to be doing.
I'm talking to those beyond the grave. If anyone knows who did the murder, make yourselves known to us now.
There are no ghosts here. This is a school. What is that?
Oh no. What is this infernally bright prison?
Nebraska. I think. Nebraska and a live talk show look the same to me.
No, you're on the show.
Like on stage? What kind of balderdash is this?
Well, it's more of a set. What is the point of this ghost even? That's not even Daniel, and nobody even died.
I'm gonna I'm going to ask him some questions to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I did too? What? The tuberculosis was supposed to shrink my waist, not my lifespan?
By any chance, can you tell me you know someone in the afterlife named Daniel? It's very important that I speak to him.
Well, first of all, these don't look like tungsten lights to me, and unfortunately I'm so unfamiliar with this name you have been presenting me with.
Shoot, you don't know Daniel. Well, how about the sounds here? Anything at the time of the murder?
This ghost wasn't even here when the light fell.
Last time I checked, this was an orphanage. Who owns this establishment?
Probably,
I mean, Mr. Turner owns the VISCOM set.
So you heard the sound of the light falling. Good. This is some good info.
What?
Did you know the victim at all?
Again, not dead. Nurse's office.
A nurse's office? Don't you mean like a surgical theater or something?
I give up. I'm just texting Daniel. Hey, that's mine!
While we try to corral that ghost here, more of those segment thingies.
Today, I will be going through my top 5 horror movies. Number 5, Scream 6. My favorite part of this movie is when Ghostface jumps out and scares the main character at the gas station. And if you love the Scream movies, I highly recommend watching this one. And if you end up loving it, just rewatch it again because it's the best. Number 4, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. My favorite part about this movie is that he peeps around the corner and jump scares the main character. He ends up killing them at the end of the movie. And if you hate children's characters turned into gory, messed up characters, don't watch it because it's not going to be good for you if you do. Number 3, The Nun 2. My favorite part of this movie is when the nun jumps out and grabs the little girl's face. It's the best part of the movie. And if you love the Conjuring movies, I highly recommend watching this because the nun is just the best character in the Conjuring movies. Number 2, The Mean One. The best part about this movie is that they made the Grinch really creepy and he just kills everybody. It's not good for people who don't like Christmas horror movies. So don't watch it if you just don't like gory crap. Number 1, Saw 10. The best part about this movie is that Jigsaw goes to get a tumor removed from a doctor in Mexico City, and he never gets his tumor removed, and he just goes on a rampage and kills everybody that did him wrong in the doctor's office. If you love the Saw movies, this is a great movie. It's the best one, and I guarantee that you will love this when you watch it. And now for the honorable mentions. The movies that didn't make the cut, but just barely missed. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Terrifier, and Sick. That's it from our review. To James with his music review.
Thanks, Jason. All right, you know what month it is. You can feel the weather's changing, Halloween is right around the corner, and what is spookier music than goth music? But what exactly caused the overuse of eyeliner and the unneeded amount of self-loathing and the overbearing smell of unfiltered cigarettes? This is the history of goth music. For the earliest example of goth, music historians can pinpoint to The End by The Doors, released in 1967. It surprised people with the disturbing subject matter of the song. And the haunting drown-out synth. The term Gothic rock was first used by a critic for this song. Throughout the 60s and 70s, there was a drought of the term Gothic rock, until August 6, 1979, the band Bauhaus from Northampton, England, released the single Bela Lugosi's Dead. This track is riddled with disjointed guitar plucks and eerie effects. Unsurprisingly, this track didn't even reach the charts in the UK, being too experimental for most listeners. Although shortly later, a more successful goth band came to the horizon in 1979. Joy Division released their debut album. This threw away the unconventional sound of Bauhaus, yet still captured the dark aesthetic. This EP was a massive hit worldwide, and is still used as a blueprint for grim albums like this. And in 1979, again, another gothic rap album rolled through the music scene. Three Imaginary Boys by The Cure was released. This added a more poppy sound to the bleak undertones of goth music at the time. This pop sound is evidently foreshadowing to the future of goth music. After the goth boom of 1979, the genre flourished in the 1980s, causing a lot of anemic teens who make subpar Edgar Allan Poe knockoff poetry to come out of the shadows with a guitar in one hand and a cigarette that they stole out of their father's glove box. Studios started to chug out goth bands like Susie and the Banshees, Psychedelic Furs, Sisters of Mercy, Depeche Mode, Christian Death, and The Killing Joke, etc., etc. Throughout the 1980s, goth lost its roots from where it grew from. The untimely death of the frontman of Joy Division, Ian Curtis, caused their band to change to New Order, turning their music from this to this. Over time, goth music became ordinary 80s club music. Currently in 2023, goth music is dead. Of course, it still lingers with the 80s goth bands making new music. The songs on the top 100 charts have very little to no goth music whatsoever. Because the modern melancholic teen doesn't make goth music, they scroll through Pinterest daydreaming of a life that they could have had. Or they sit in front of a camera and yap about information that doesn't benefit anyone. Anyways, this is James Adams. Back to the fellas at the desk.
Well, that problem was somewhat taken care of. I had to bribe that ghost with the spark plug to get my phone back. I really hope people don't mind a haunted school.
I'm sure that I don't cause any future problems in the slightest.
Right. You know, you've not solved anything since you've been here. You haven't even told me who your prime suspect for who caused the light to fall was.
In my defense, you have a horrible crime scene. I rated it out of 1 out of 5 stars.
How do you even rank a crime scene? It's not a Yelp review. Did you even look at the spot where the light fell?
Of course I did. Mostly a little bit.
Well then, great detective. Who did it? Who caused the light to fall?
Well, it could be a freak accident, but the only thing I found at the crime scene was this, little hat and some chewed up wires and smelled like, mashed potatoes or something.
What does Spuds have to do with anything? Are you even licensed to be a detective?
Of course I am. For the most part, you might want to spray those little green men, though.
Are you blaming the light falling on aliens?
Yeah, let's go with that. Sure, aliens did it.
Aliens broke into the set, chewed the cable for the light, and made it fall. Sure. Great. Fantastic. I'm done. I'm just gonna go check on Daniel.
So this is just my show now? I can finally talk about Soup Lake.
We're here with Mr. Walker here, and got a couple questions to ask him, Halloween themed. All right, just do you celebrate Halloween?
Take my son trick-or-treating. My girls are too old, but I don't know if I really celebrate besides trick-or-treating.
I celebrate because it's my all-time favorite year of the season.
Darn right I do.
How about you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What is your opinion on candy corn?
It's the worst candy ever made.
And what is your opinion?
It's not very good.
I actually love candy corn.
Seasonal at best, but I like it. Short time, kind of like eggnog.
Ooh, too much of it, it's bad. A little bit, good.
And yours?
Just a little bit, but once you eat it too much, it gets sickening.
What's your favorite part about Halloween? You know, getting candy. Like, even if you pass out kids the candy, putting a smile on their face, you know, it's the best part. Definitely the environment, though. It's a good environment. It's a good place to be, honestly. It's a good time of year.
Yep. I think just being with your friends and roaming around town, pretty much.
Watching movies.
The candy. Scaring little kids.
Yeah. Do any of you guys believe in ghosts? No.
No?
100%. They're real. They're real. That is very different.
Yes, all the time.
Do you dress up, though?
No. Well, no. I have a cool suit that I'll wear for Halloween, but
What is that?
you'll have to wait and see. It's a surprise.
All right. Can't wait.
You'll have to see.
Do you guys dress up when you're going? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, always dressed up. Couldn't get candy if you didn't. Yeah, competition with all the other kids in the neighborhood, bro. Get the most candy. That's what it is all about. What would be your favorite candy to eat?
Ooh. It's gotta be Sour Patch Kids.
All right, Sour Patch Kids. How about yours?
Mine's Skittles or Snickers.
All right. I'm gonna have to agree with you on Snickers. Those are pretty good. Butterfinger, 100%, best candy.
I like Milk Duds, but if I had to pick my favorite, I'm probably a Sweet Tarts or Spree guy.
Definitely a Twix. 100%.
Reese's.
Honestly, I would have to say York peppermint patty.
What would be your guys' favorite costume that you've worn in the past?
I think one time I put a skin-tight monkey suit on, and I wore that around Halloween in the elementary when I was a little kid. That thing was skin-tight on me.
And yours? I made a pretty good Iron Man when I was 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sounds cool. Darth Vader. That's my favorite.
You know, my favorite was probably when I was in 4th grade and my mom made a California raisin. I don't know if you guys know what a California raisin is.
Definitely Ninja Turtle when I was younger, yeah.
My night costume.
What'd your favorite scary movie be?
Oh, my favorite scary movie. That's a great question. I'm old school guy, so like probably Nightmare on Elm Street or something from the 80s, I would say.
Classic, I like it.
Classic horror, I think.
I don't know, scary movie 2 or something? Oh boy, is The Conjuring PG-13?
The Conjuring.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Do you plan on going trick-or-treating this year?
I plan on, my son will hit a couple places, then we'll go to my aunt's, get some apple cider and donuts, and hopefully the weather's nice. But yeah, I'll take my son, he's 8, so I'll take him trick-or-treating.
Sounds like fun.
Thanks. Have a good October.